Alright, so it looks like Jasmy's broken below this 0.5 level on the Fibonacci retracement. It looks like we're currently heading to the 618. As you can see here, we look like we're having a bright green red formation on the candlesticks here, which is typically a bearish pattern. In my opinion, we really need to hold the 618 level, or else we're going to have a retracement all the way back down to 0.018 cents. So it could very well come back down here and bottom out before testing the cloud again. But in my opinion, if we break this 786, we can move all the way back down to this low yet again. I don't believe that we'll break this low to the downside, especially considering that Jasmy doesn't really have much further to move to the downside before it reaches $0. And at that point, the market cap would have to be literally nothing. But if we do manage to break this low, we could very well kind of wick down here just for a second before we start trading within here again. You see we have broken bearish out of the EMA spread and never got a chance to turn green. We've also been rejecting pretty heavily off of the Ichimoku cloud on the daily, but it is worth a note that it is getting smaller. I'm not going to talk too much on the shorter time frames, as they're all saying pretty much the same thing, bearish breakouts. So keep an eye out for around 0.024 cents for a potential bounce, or at least somewhere in this range. If we do get a bounce here, we really need to break this Ichimoku cloud to the upside, as well as this red box of resistance breaking this previous high over here, so we can see a continuation to the upside. We can't manage to find support on the 618. A move all the way back down to the 786 is highly likely in my opinion. And ultimately, if we fail the 786, we'll likely come down all the way to this 0.01 cents region again. This wouldn't necessarily be a terrible thing, especially if we found a double bottom here. What would be really nice is if we saw something like this, where we close a little bit lower than this, but also set a higher low on the RSI. That'd be bullish daily RSI divergence. And most of the time on the daily chart, the RSI divergence works out, which could very well start a new uptrend. But as of right now, we really need to keep an eye on the 618 zone on the Fibonacci retracement around 0.02 cents to 0.025 cents. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so, as I try to post content daily. And as always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.